to enhance good governance in the country. The wife of Osun State Governor, Mrs. Ngozi Adeleke, gave the advice while speaking at a public lecture organized by the Nigerian Union of Journalists, Zone B. Nafisat Oyedele reports.
Members of the Nigerian Labour Congress converged on the Bola Ige House of Osun State Secretariat along Gbagaiba on the inability of the federal government to akin to the voice of the Labour on the issue of the removal of oil subsidy, led by the State Secretary of the Nigerian Labour.
The lecture is titled Enhancing Good Governance in a Beleaguered Economy and was put together by the Nigeria Union of Journalists Zone B. Speaker on the occasion, Mrs. Ngozi Adeleke, commended the resilience and ingenuity of Nigerians in the face of the economic hardship. The wife of the governor believes that the nation is filled with untapped potential and talent that, if harnessed effectively, can drive the country's economic resurgence. She said enhancing good governance will foster economic growth and the nation will overcome its challenges to build a nation that thrives.
The journalists are the mouthpiece of the masses. It's not all of us that can come to television to speak. It's not all of us that can talk to the government. But
the protesters, who are members of the Nigerian Labour Congress, converged on the Bola Ige House of Osun State Secretariat along Gbagaiba Road, Osogbo, to express their grievances on the inability of the federal government to akin to the voice of the Labour on the issue of the removal of oil subsidy, led by the State Secretary of the Nigerian Labour Congress, Comrade.
The public lecture was a scholar and Chairman Nigerian Communications Commission, Professor Adeolu Akande. He identified accountability, inclusivity, fiscal responsibility, rule of law, fiscal discipline, and investment in human capital as key elements of good governance. Professor Akande, who was represented by Dr. Idowu Johnson, went further to identify strengthening institutions, promotion of rule of law, inclusive decision-making, effective fiscal management, and combating corruptions as strategies for enhancing good governance in a beleaguered economy. The guest lecturer also emphasized the need for effective monitoring and evaluation, as well as building public-private partnership, among others, as strategies of good governance. He is also of the belief that good governance is a collective responsibility of citizens, policymakers, and stakeholders in achieving good governance.
There is no way government can do it alone. Even all those advanced countries are copying. They have to rely on a private partnership so that they can develop the state or the country.
In a welcome address, the Vice President NUJ Zone B, Comrade Aderonke Samo, said good governance is fundamental to economic growth and it encourages responsiveness to the yearnings and aspirations of the people in a very trying period. The chairman of the occasion, who doubles as the chairman of veteran journalists in Osun State, Prince Adepoju Atobatele, commended the organizers of the program, describing journalists as the mouthpiece of the citizens. In a keynote address, the former chairman of NUJ in Osun State and director, News and Current Affairs OSBC Radio, Mr. Abiodun Olalere, said many Nigerians appear to have deep knowledge of challenges confronting the country, but unfortunately, good governance continues to remain a tall dream. He expressed regret that most Nigerian leaders wish to do well, and again, very few of them are unfortunately doing well. The public lecture attracted journalists, members of the public, including Osun State National Council of Women Society, Nafisat Oyedele, reporting for OSBC News.
Osun State government will not relent at ensuring the comfort of an average resident of the state. Governor Ademola Adeleke said this while addressing a host of protesters in the state against the backdrop of the protests embarked upon by the organized labor across the country over the economic hardship occasioned by fuel subsidy removal. Said Adeboja reports.
Protesters who are members of the Nigeria Labour Congress converged on the Bola Ige House of Osun State Secretariat along Gbagban Road, Osogbo, to express their grievances on the inability of the federal government to hearken to the voice of the labour on the issue of the removal of fuel subsidy. Led by the State Secretary of the Nigerian Labour Congress, Comrade Victor Amuson, the Labour marshaled their point and the need to bring succor to an average Nigerian. Comrade Amuson, who noted that Governor Ademola Adeleke's administration had been workers-friendly, however, berated the inability of the federal government to consider the plight of the workers before removing the subsidy of fuel. He also called on the state government not to waste time in rolling out palliatives that will cushion the effect of the fuel subsidy removal on an average worker.
Your Excellency, sir, Osun State workers, they are expecting something. And we stand here today talking, asking, pleading concerning the palliatives that Comrade Deputy Governor, the workers are ready. They want to listen. The packages meant for Osun State workers.
Addressing the protesters, Governor Ademola Adeleke appreciated them for embracing peace in their demands. The governor, who spoke through his deputy, Prince Kola Adewusi, assured that the present administration will not take any action that will be detrimental to the welfare of an average resident of the state. According to him, the government is working assiduously to ensure that the effect of removal of fuel subsidy will soon be cushioned on residents of Osun State.
It is what everybody is feeling, and I pray something positive will happen to change this country for good. I am on the same page, and if I'm saying I'm on the same page, that is, the government is on the same page with everybody, and that is what my principal, His Excellency Senator Ademola Jackson Adeleke, is working towards. Look, if it is even happening at the federal level, at the state level, what can we do to reduce, because it cannot be totally eliminated, the sufferings of the people of Osun State.
He urged the labor union to remain peaceful in their agitation. From the office of the Deputy Governor, this is Saeed Adeboje reporting.
And that ends the state news on OSBC TV. Join us at 5 for the evening news. Good afternoon.
Ẹ̀kásán àsìkò iṣẹ́ látàárọ̀ ìròyìn ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ìlàmúwá ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ yìí ti ní òun lè tẹ̀tínú akitiyan òun láti jẹ́ káyé dùn gbé fáwọn èèyàn ìpínlẹ̀ yìí. Gómìnà Adémọ́lá Adélékè ló sọ̀rọ̀ ìdánilójú náà lásìkò tó ń pàrọwà sáwọn tó kópa níbi ìwọ́de ìfẹ̀hónúhàn tẹ́gbẹ́ ìṣẹ̀yíká orílẹ̀-èdè ìṣètò rẹ̀ tako ìnira tó wo jálẹ̀ epo tó gbẹnu sókè mú báráàlú. Saheed Adébọ̀yé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ ìròyìn náà, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ ìyókù àbọ̀ rẹ̀.
Àwọn tó ṣèwọ́de ọ̀hún tí wọ́n jẹ́ ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ òṣìṣẹ́ nílẹ̀ yìí péjú sí Bọ́lá Ìgè House ní sẹkítẹ́rìàtì ìjọba tó wà lójú ọ̀nà Gbọ̀ngán l'Óṣogbo fẹ́dún ọkàn wọn bí ìjọba àpapọ̀ ṣe kọtí ọ̀gbìn sí àròyé wọn nípa owó ìrànwọ́ orí epo tó yọ. Ikú àwọn èèyàn náà tákọ̀wé ẹgbẹ́ NLC nípìnlẹ̀ yìí Comrade Victor Amusan darí tẹnumọ́ ìdí tó fi ṣe pàtàkì ìjọba ṣohun tí yóò jẹ́ kára di aráàlú. Comrade Amusan tó tọ́ka sí pé ọ̀rẹ́ àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ níjọba gómìnà Adémọ́lá Adélékè bẹ́nu àtẹ́lu bí ìjọba àpapọ̀ ṣe kùnà láti ṣètò tó yẹ fáwọn òṣìṣẹ́ kó tó yọ owó ìrànwọ́ orí epo. Bákan náà ló rọ ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ yìí láti má ṣe fàkókò ṣòfò lórí àti ṣètò ìdẹ̀rùn fáráàlú. Nígbà tó ń sọ̀rọ̀, gómìnà Adémọ́lá Adélékè mọ rírì àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ fún bí wọ́n ṣe gbé ìbéèrè wọn gbọ̀nà àlàáfíà. Gómìnà Adeleke tí igbákejì rẹ̀ ọmọọba Kọ́lá Adéwùsì ṣojú fún sọ̀rọ̀ ìdánilójú pé ìjọba òun kò ní ṣohun tó bá lè pa ìdẹ̀rùn àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ àti tàráàlú lápapọ̀ lára. Ó ní ìjọba ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ láti ṣohun tí yóò ná aráàlú lọ́rùn ìnira tí wọ́n ń kojú látàrí owó epo pẹtrol tó gbẹnu sókè. Ó wá rọ ẹgbẹ́ òṣìṣẹ́ láti gbà láàfíà láàyè nínú ìbéèrè rẹ̀ gbogbo.
Ó ṣe pàtàkì fáwọn èèyàn lóde yìí láti foríkorí kí wọ́n sì ṣiṣẹ́ pọ̀ lórí bí àfojúsùn ìṣèjọba rere yóò ṣe jọ nílẹ̀ yìí. Aya gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ yìí arábìnrin Ngozi Adeleke ló gbàmọ̀ràn náà kalẹ̀ níbi ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ìta gbangba tẹgbẹ̀rún lẹ́kùn bí ṣàgbékalẹ̀ rẹ̀. Nafisat Oyèdélé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ ìròyìn náà àbọ̀ ẹ̀rí látẹnu Olúwarántí Ọ̀jẹ̀wùmí.
Ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ náà tí wọ́n pe àkórí rẹ̀ ní àgbékalẹ̀ ìjọba rere nínú àkókò tí ìpèníjà ń kojú ètò ọrọ̀ ajé orílẹ̀-èdè yìí lẹ́gbẹ́ oníròyìn lẹ́kùn kejì gbé kalẹ̀. Nínú ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ arábìnrin Ngozi Adeleke gbóṣùbà fún ìfàyàrán àti ìpamọ́ra àwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí nípasẹ̀ ètò ọrọ̀ ajé orílẹ̀-èdè yìí bó ṣe rí. Aya gómìnà ló ní ìgbàgbọ́ pé orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà láwọn ohun àmúyẹ àtàwọn búrújì tó jẹ́ pé bí wọ́n bá ṣàmúlò rẹ̀ yóò mú àgbéga bá ètò ọrọ̀ ajé orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. Ó ní àgbékalẹ̀ ìjọba rere yóò mú kí ètò ọrọ̀ ajé rẹ́sẹ̀ walẹ̀ tó orílẹ̀-èdè yóò sì borí ìpèníjà tó ń kojú. Ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ pàtàkì tí ṣe alága àjọ tó wà fẹ́tò ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ lórílẹ̀-èdè yìí ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n Adéolú Àkàndé sọ pé kíkó àkóyawọ́ ìfẹsẹ̀rinlẹ̀ òfin àti àmúṣe òfin orílẹ̀-èdè yìí pẹ̀lú nínáwó ilé ìdàgbàsókè ọmọnìyàn ṣe pàtàkì fún ìdàgbàsókè ìjọba rere. Ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n Àkàndé ní tí ọ̀mọ̀wé Ìdòwú Johnson ṣojú fún ṣàlàyé pé pípínwọ́ ìwà àjẹbánu ìṣàkóso tó mú yányán jẹ́ ara àwọn ohun èlò tí ó ṣe pàtàkì fún ètò ìṣèjọba rere pẹ̀lú bí balùbalù bó ṣe dé bá ètò ọrọ̀ ajé orílẹ̀-èdè yìí. Ó kànjú abẹ níkò wípé ṣíṣe àmójútó tó péye àgbéyẹ̀wò àti àjọṣepọ̀ tó gíríkì láàrin ìjọba àti àwọn aládàáni wà lára ohun tó mú kí ìfẹsẹ̀rinlẹ̀ ìjọba rere kó wà. Bákan náà ló lóun ní ìgbàgbọ́ wípé ojúṣe ti kéré ti kéré àwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí àti àwọn lámì ètò àwùjọ òun ni ọ̀rọ̀ náà jẹ́. Nínú ọ̀rọ̀ kìíní káàbọ̀ rẹ̀ igbákejì olórí ẹgbẹ́ àwọn oníròyìn lẹ́kùn kejì comrade Adérónkẹ́ Afẹ́bíajé Sámọ̀ sọ pé ìjọba rere ni ọ̀pákùtẹ̀lẹ̀ fún ìdàgbàsókè ọrọ̀ ajé tí ó sì rọ àwọn èèyàn wípé kí wọ́n ó túbọ̀ jígìrì láti rí dájú pé ètò ìjọba rere ó rẹ́sẹ̀ walẹ̀ lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí. Alága níbi ètò ọ̀hún tó jẹ́ àgbà ọ̀jẹ̀ oníròyìn nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ọmọọba Adépọ̀jù Àtọ̀bàtẹ́lẹ̀ gbóṣùbà fún ẹgbẹ́ oníròyìn fún àgbékalẹ̀ ọ̀hún. Nínú ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ alága tẹ́lẹ̀ rí fẹ́gbẹ́ oníròyìn nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun tó tún jẹ́ adarí fún ẹ̀ka ìròyìn rédíò iléeṣẹ́ yìí àti ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń lọ ọ̀gbẹ́ni Abíọ́dún Ọlálérè sọ pé àwọn èèyàn máa ń nírètí pé ọ̀pọ̀ àwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí ni wọ́n ní òye nípa ìṣòro tó ń kojú orílẹ̀-èdè yìí ṣùgbọ́n tẹ́lẹ̀ yìí ò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ nítorí pé ìdàgbàsókè kò bá ètò ìjọba tiwantiwa. Ó kọminú lórí bí àwọn aṣáájú orílẹ̀-èdè yìí àtàwọn tí elédùà lọ́gẹ ọ̀la fún lórílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ṣe fi ọwọ́ rẹ̀ hẹ̀yẹ mọ́rọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí. Àwọn oníròyìn àwọn aráàlú àti àwọn ẹgbẹ́ obìnrin nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ló wà níbi ètò ọ̀hún.
Ìròyìn ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun wa fún tàkó yìí kò jù báyìí lọ. Láago 5 kọjá ìṣẹ́jú 15 ní kẹ́ tún pàdé wa fún ìròyìn ìrọ̀lẹ́. Ẹ kú